Thank you all so much for coming to watch. I really appreciate it. If you like the content, be sure and leave a like down below, comment, subscribe. This is the Gladys YouTube channel, and also our Oblivion playthrough, part 6, I believe. For your reference, there are timestamps below, so feel free to skip ahead to any part of the video that you want. Quick synopsis before we jump right in. We are Race Breton, Birth Sign the Mage, Class the Mage, level 3. We are running through the Arcane University, and just got the Anvil recommendation, and now we're going to move on to, I believe, the Skingrad recommendation, which it'll be a blast. It'll be a blast. And, yeah, that's it. Let's jump in. It has been quite some time since I've jumped back into one of these videos. I think it's been like 2 weeks since I've recorded, which is not ideal. Not ideal. Work's just been super busy. Haven't had too much time to record, but I have time now, and that's what matters. All right, let's get this recommendation. Let's head upstairs. Oh, where you at? Here you go.
I trust you have a good reason for interrupting me.
Yes, I do. A great reason.
I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather busy, you understand. My research occupies nearly all of my time. Now that I think about it, I do have a small problem concerning Erthor.
Erthor?
He's one of the guild mages here. Think you can do something about it?
No, actually. Not right now.
Excellent. I just don't have the time to search for him again, but I do need to consult him about some notes he borrowed. You might want to ask around and see if anyone can be of some help. Let me know when he's back, and you'll have your recommendation.
Tell me about the Arcane University.
It's been the home of the Mages Guild for the longest time. You should see the library they have there. It's the only place worth visiting in the Imperial City, if you ask me.
Damn.
I
Hot
only
take.
make the trip if
Hot
I can't
take.
find a specific book here.
Tell me about Erthor.
He's an interesting fellow. Salinis Vacinus can tell you more about him if you wish to know. Salinis should be around here somewhere. Talk to him if you'd like to know more about Erthor.
Ah, yes. Salinis Vacinus. Of course. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Have Erthor see me when he gets back, Associate.
Is it
Okay.
me?
We'll
You'll
do.
hear about that recommendation.
Okay, hang on. Let's see
Only
what spells you
quality
got.
goods for sale here.
What kind of spells you
What can I
got here?
interest you in?
Arctic Blow, da-da-da-da. Do I want... Right now, we made a powerful Flame Touch spell, but... I mean, I don't think I really care to have a Fire or Frost one. Or, Lightning or Frost one. Damage health, no. Drain skill, no. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Have Erthor see me when he gets back, Associate.
Will do.
Dana Orathe has got some fine tomatoes. Some of the finest in Cyril.
I hear you got quite a task from Adriana.
I did. I got quite the task. Not gonna lie to you, Salinis Vacinus.
A nice enough guy, I suppose, but there was that awful SCAMP incident last year. That's when Adriana told him he needed to practice somewhere else.
The Scamp incident back at the
Somewhere
Christmas
else.
party.
Meaning somewhere far away. So he settled down in Bleak Flats Cave, did all his work there, and came back to town twice a week to check in. Hasn't been around lately, though.
Alright, looks like we're going to Bleak Flats Cave.
Oh dear. I just
Oh,
can't seem
dear.
to remember where that is. What a shame.
My old brain. I cannot remember Bleak Flats Cave.
I'm here to help.
tomato.
Luckily,
What?
Druja knows.
Who are you? Ah, who cares? I'm Druya. You want something? Or are you just practicing your Cyrodiilic?
I've never heard that intro before. I feel like I've always skipped it as a kid when I played this game. Crazy.
It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here, see it on the map? That's where Erthor wound up after Adrian told him he couldn't practice in the guild hall anymore. She probably doesn't even remember that.
Dang. I really
You
want to
might
know
want
what that
make
Scamp
sure
incident
she
was.
remembers, especially the part about it being her idea.
Oh boy. Alright.
Good luck
Greetings,
finding
Breton.
Erthor.
It's time to confront her and find out what this Scamp incident was
You'll
all
hear
about.
that recommendation, I presume. I'll need to speak with Erthor before I write it.
What about
Oh, I
Bleak
do
Flats
remember
Cave?
telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do something about that, won't we? By we, I mean you, of course.
Uh-oh.
I have something that may help. It's a basic fireball spell, in case you need to defend yourself. I'll be here when you get back. Good luck.
Okay. Alright. Let's take a look at this fireball spell, shall we? Where are ya? Weak fireball. Fire damage 5 points and 5 feet for 3 seconds on target. No thanks, I have Fire Touch 1, which, in case you missed the last video, weakness to fire 100% for 2 seconds on touch, and fire damage 15 points for 2 seconds on touch. Those 2 seconds are critical, because if we hit them once, we get 15 times 2, which is 30.
Good afternoon.
And then we'll be able to do it again for another 60 damage. Did I just math right? Yes, I did. Yeah. Oh gosh. It's been a long, long day. Alright, off to Bleak Flats. I remember before I started building spells like this that are just all around pretty decent, this quest was always pretty tough. Because it was, if you don't have, like for example, let's just say you don't want to get a disease from one of the zombies and you don't want to like use melee, so you want to like end up using the fireball spell. Like it takes a while to kill them. Zombies are actually relatively strong, lower level creatures in Oblivion. And I remember right when you get to the headless zombie, that's when they start to get real tough too. I feel like, oh, who's attacking me? Who is it? Oh, it's a rat. Let's go. Oh, let's dance. I feel like one of the most controversial aspects of Oblivion, admittedly, is the leveling system, because you know, from my experience, unless you're a mage, right? As you level up, and for example, let's just say you're a warrior, right? And you're not trying to like min-max, or you don't know how to min-max, right? And you just want to play the game. If you do that, and let's say you get to like level 30, you have, you know, Daedric armor, a relatively strong sword. Even when you encounter like a bear, for example, like it'll take so long to kill the bear because of the leveling system. It's like creatures just so dramatically out-level you by a certain point, and they just become so powerful. Whereas humanoids, for example, just like fall behind. Like bandits are always pushovers, but like you'll fight like insane trolls and gosh, what are they called? Ogres, and you'll run into like trying to fight like a minotaur, for example. It's just like it takes so long if you're like not a mage. Even if you're like an archer, especially. Like I remember playing as a kid. Now this is also back when I was a kid, and I was like super great at the game in general. But like I found myself so often when I got to higher levels, like I just ran backwards and just kept firing my bow and arrow at whatever creature I ran into because I just didn't do that much damage. Even if I like poisoned my arrows and, you know, got enchanted bows and stuff, like it was just tough. It was tough because when you run into really strong enemies, like they just have too much health and do too much damage. It's crazy. All right, imp. Give me that imp gall. I also gotta make sure to keep an eye out and collect as many alchemy ingredients I can. Any kind of flowers, anything like that. Did I really just overshoot the cave that much? Wow, I did. I'm getting lost in Oblivion's leveling system. Okay, gonna collect the rest of these flowers, then head on in. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Cinnabar Polypore. Excellent. Perfect. It's crazy, like every time because obviously in this playthrough I'm really keeping an eye out for any kind of, you know, alchemy ingredients and flowers and stuff as I travel. It's like, it's so easy to just, to overlook just how many ingredients there actually are on travels. Like, even running here, like I found so many flowers and stuff. Okay. There we go. I actually can't remember. I wonder if, I'm trying to remember if you can get a disease through a touch spell on like a zombie. I think you can. Maybe not though. Maybe not. Alright, second zombie. There we go. So it looks like it's 3 hits to take down a zombie with this spell. Pretty sure. I don't think it's 2. Oh, shoot. Oh no! Out of Magica. Alright. Alright, just hang on a second. Just give me a minute. Yep, just hang on. It's just, there we go. Okay, do I want to abuse the waiting system? and max out and fill up my magicka. I won't for now, but maybe I will later. Alright. Zombie number 3. Let's see if 2 takes it out. I don't think so. No. Come on. Okay. I don't really care to keep collecting bone meals. Alright, I think there are 5 zombies in here. Can't remember entirely. I'll just use a potion. Just gonna pop a potion. There we go. Oops. Destruction skill increased. Phenomenal. Let me check. What level are we? Level 3, 20%. I can't remember what we raised last. I'm gonna have to... I could check the edit. No, I don't think so. What? Which, Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. I was looking for a piece of paper so I can keep note of all the levels I'm like leveling up, but no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We may or may not max out like level block up 10 levels before we level up, but that's separate. We're not gonna talk about that. Okay. All right. That was. I think that's all of them. Pretty sure that's all of them. Let's see.
Well met, guildmate.
Hey, what's up?
You. How did you get in here? Are those horrible creatures gone? I'm not going anywhere until they're gone. Horrible things.
Dang it. I missed one. Alright, let's go find it. Where is it? Where is it? There's probably just some pathway I forgot to go down. Isn't there a... No, there's some cave in the game where there's like a pathway in one of these pits, but not this one. Not this one. Oh, it's back here. Got it. Okay. I think that's all of them. Oh wait, no, there's one more green, I think. So there's one more. No, that's just Erthor. Dang it. Alright, going back. Alright, Erthor. We've done it.
They're all gone? I can leave the cave? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm ever so grateful. You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you?
I most certainly am, Erthor.
Maybe come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say?
Alright, come on. Let's get out of here.
Oh, thank you. You're just too kind.
Thanks. Tell me about the Mages Guild.
The services provided at the Arcane University are just priceless. You can create your own enchantments there.
Well, you see, we have a magical tower fortress given to us by a long-lost relative, so we don't technically need it for that, but it's nice.
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
All right, let's go.
I'll be right behind you.
Great. Can I take your stuff?
I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
I can't take your things. That's really unfortunate. Oh, what's this? Lord Jornabret's Last Dance. Perfect. Some more Karen bullets. Nope, never mind. This is nuts. I don't know the kind of machinery that would go into making this happen, but quite a feat of engineering, if you ask me. If you ask me, someone who's not an engineer by any measure. Alright, acrobatics is up. Perfect, look at us. Is there a way to find out what that scamp incident was? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I hope so, though. Maybe there is, and I've just never found it. Let me know in the comments. Is there a way to find out what happened during that fateful night of the scamp incident?
What is it now?
Nothing. I've never spoken to you before.
Hello.
Alright, now I gotta wait for Erthor to talk to her. To talk to, Adrienne Barine.
Greeting.
Adrian, I'm back. I was rescued.
So it would
you.
seem.
Hi.
You're unharmed,
I
I
saw
presume.
Agnet out drinking late
Well,
again last night.
my
It's no
pride is a
wonder
little
they call
wounded.
her the Pickled.
Oh,
She sure
spare
can
me.
repair armor,
You're
though.
lucky I bothered to send
She
someone
can
after
drink
you
all
at
she
all.
wants.
Oh, man.
In the
Alright.
future, would
Such
you
fine
please
work.
be more careful?
So long.
Goodbye.
Yes, I'll just pack up my supplies and be on my way then. Thank you for sending someone to help me. Hi
Hello,
there.
associate. Yes?
All right, I spoke to him.
I've spoken with Erthor, who seems to be all right.
Yep.
Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure you.
Adrienne, you're coded to walk around this floor
BC.
all day. I don't think you're that busy, but all right.
What's new with you?
Well, that's it. I mean, that's
There was some
that's the Skingrad recommendation. Easy peasy.
awful creatures.
Wow, look at us. Look at us.
Damn this.
All right, let's see what we could loot around here before we close out the episode. A Welkin Stone, great, let's take that. Magic from the Sky. How many pages is this? 10 pages. Maybe we'll read that later. The basement. I'm trying to think. There's one Mages Guild where I can't remember how many, but there's a handful of, well, is there a handful? There's at least one Mages Guild where they have a display case that has Grand Soul Gems and you can just up and take them. It's great. All right, you know what I want to try and do before we close out? I want to try and make a better version of the Fire Touch spell. Although the only problem is our destruction is not 50 yet, so I don't know if we're going to be able to make it any better, but let's find out, because I want to see if I can make one. Right now it's 15 points of damage for 2 seconds. I want to see if I can do it 20 points for 3 seconds. That's probably going to require a destruction skill of level 50, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. See, this requires destruction of 50. Okay, just checking, just checking. Let's, let's sit on this for a second, and then we'll come back to it. Once we get 50 destruction, we'll start exploring that a little bit more, a little bit more. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming to watch. I really appreciate it. If you like the content, be sure and leave a like down below, comment, subscribe. This is the GLaDOS YouTube channel. Thank you so much.